Coach, your team got within 4 points a couple times here in the second half, and then Omaha just found a way to kind of keep pulling ahead, and just with the cold shooting tonight, you just couldn't really make much more of a cut than that.
Well, I mean, I thought two things. Obviously, shooting, we did not shoot the ball well at all. You know, obviously Marcus Bird's a very good three-point shooter. That's sort of, you know, an advantage for us that we look to use. And we just didn't shoot the ball well at all tonight, you know, at all. And I think a big part of it was, you know, early in the game, that guy 24 is a very good defender. He leads the nation in steals. You saw tonight why he leads the nation in steals. We prepared for it, and, you know, we just had too many turnovers in the first half. And I think, you know, that led to some, you know, our offense not running as smoothly, not getting, you know, shots at the basket every time. And when that happens, you know, you're actually not practicing getting those shots over and over again. And, you know, I thought that obviously affected us. And in the second half, when we played much better in the second half and we executed well and we played well, we still weren't able to make those shots, make those big shots. And they were open shots. I mean, there's no question they were open. And, you know, 5 for 25, obviously, is a big part of, you know, what happened tonight. So, you know, obviously, that like I said, that kid leads the country in steals, and he did a good job tonight. And, you know, I think it's those two things. First half turnovers, overall shooting just sort of, you know, did us in a little bit. You know, any one of those threes goes in, you know, it gives you energy. Our guys are playing well. We just didn't get that big bucket tonight when we needed that bucket, and because of that, we kept having to fight from behind, So, you know, we got to learn is right off the bat, you know, we got to take care of the basketball. You know, like first time out huddle, or at the 12-minute mark, I was saying, guys, we have 5 turnovers already. So again, we talked about it before the game. It's turnovers. We got to take care of the ball. We got to value the ball. When we do, we get good shots. You do that over and over again. I know our guys are good shooters. I mean, there's no question we are. We just got to do it. And, you know, tonight we didn't, and you got to give them credit. They played well, and they took advantage of our poor shooting.
Coach, looking for some positives. We've been talking about C.J. Bobbitt maybe getting his wind back and back into the rhythm of things. He seemed to play pretty well tonight. You guys were good at the free throw line. And then defensively, you at least held Omaha well below their season average today as well. So there were positives to take out of the game
I agree with you, Raj. I thought we did a good job defensively. You know, turnovers obviously lead to oftentimes transition for the other team, so that's another reason why turnovers are critical. But obviously, CJ does seem like he's getting back in, you know, into game shape. And again, I think Duke Douglas has given us the requisite energy. He had 6 rebounds tonight. You know, somehow in certain games against certain teams, you know, we got to figure out a way to get both those guys on the court. They got energy, they got a certain athleticism. They give us something, and we got to figure out a way defensively to be able to have them play together. And in Duke's case, he's played well 3 games in a row. So we play well, we're going to get you minutes, and that's what I'm seeing right now from Duke. So that is a positive. And we got to keep stressing that, because we got a long way to go. We got a homestand. We got a game a week from now. We got a couple practices where we can get better at some of the things we're talking about. And then we got to get ready for, you know, next Thursday night, South Dakota.
That's right, Coach. We'll see you here next week against South Dakota. 3 more games left on this homestand here at Magnus. Thanks, Coach.
Josh.
There he is, head coach Joe Scott. Final score 69-55, Omaha a winner today. We'll take a timeout, come back here to Magnus Arena, and then we'll kick it back to the College Basketball Tonight studio. So stay around on Pioneer Vision and the Pioneer Basketball Radio Network.